So today we'll be looking at week at a glance, right here. This tool helps students keep track of their time week by week by mapping out specific times that they will commit to certain tasks, like classes, work, exam times. This tool is helpful for students who struggle with time management or for those who have a busy week by helping them prioritize and plan ahead. When you're filling out the week at a glance, it's useful to think about what type of energy you have throughout the day. We'll be looking at the green, yellow, and red zones. For example, on the week at a glance here, we see that 8 till 10 a.m. is highlighted in green, which is a time when we feel most productive and willing to do our best work. We also see that 10 to 11:30 a.m. we highlighted in yellow. Yellow represents when we are able to do work, but perhaps work requires less mental energy. Lastly, you see 11:30 to 1 p.m. is highlighted in red, which is when we don't want to do anything that isn't required. Something to keep in mind is to try not to set up studying or homework time during the red zones, since you will be less productive. Now that you have completed this heat map, let's break down the week. Let's look at the different ways we organize our days, from things that we have to do to things that we would like to do. Here we added things that you have to do, the unmovable things like classes. You can also add in work, chapter meetings, and some sleeping time, breakfast, things that you feel like you need to do in order to perform well throughout the week. Then you add in the things that you need to do. High priority. For example, in this case, we put workouts and tutoring as something that you need to do. And so other things could also be like chapter meetings and sleeping time, or appointments, assessments, and studying times, depending on what you classify as high priority. Lastly, you'll want to add things that you would like to do. This can be, taking some naps, hanging out with friends, whatever you feel that, when you have that spare time, you are able or want to do. Once you have filled these things out, you have completed your week at a glance.